Gaming. Thanks for joining us again this Sunday, and we're back with episode 2 of Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's jump straight into this. So if you joined us last week, you'd have seen episode 1 where we dismantled Thanos and had some weird green cup thing, and then that got stolen and then we got it back. As this is probably about to sum up for you. Let me just quickly check the
Smile, son of a
volume on YouTube. This is really loud. Holy crap.
You have something I desire.
As well.
The Eternity Forge.
Yeah, that sounds coming through fine.
Maybe I should quit while I'm ahead. Go out on a high note.
Do let me know if you can hear me clearly enough, guys. If needs be, I can turn down the in-game volume a bit.
Imagine how she's gonna react when she finds out we killed Thanos.
Turn up the mic volume.
Like you said, she's your sister. Trust me, family's worth fighting for.
Maybe you're right.
Got a bit of a follow-up with Star-Lord and
Thanos eradicated
Gamora.
my people.
There's Thanos after we fucked him
Destroyed
up.
my planet. Now that you have killed him, the Eternity Forge will be our salvation.
You have his body? I can't believe it. We'll
Really been
dispatch
looking
some
forward
officers
all
to your
this week
location.
to jumping into
The
the
galaxy
second
owes you a
episode.
debt it can never repay.
Really enjoyed the first one.
I will not rest.
So let's jump straight into the second so quickly.
Every star system
Because
in the
before with
galaxy.
Telltale games, I've usually left it as a bit of a gap between each one.
Starting
I think this is
with
easily
you.
the quickest I've jumped into another episode, so I enjoyed it that much. And I got stabbed. Sort of got done over pretty bad there with the glowing sword thing, because that's the technical name, glowing sword thing. There's the floating cup that was previously mentioned that brought me back to life.
Holy shit.
Right, so that's got everybody caught up on what happened in the last episode. And we've got Litter Kamaric in the chat. How's it going, buddy? Nice big smiley face there from Lit.
No! No! No,
What is
no,
this
no, no!
dark sorcery? Groot! Back, foul demon!
Oh, nobody likes the special cup. And Gamora's throwing shit at me.
I am...
Whoa!
Nice start.
Hey! This is not normal!
Get behind me! I will protect you from this monstrosity.
Guys, it's me. It's Peter Lord. Starquill. I mean...
Peter! I thought you were...
Yeah, so, I guess I was dead, and now, apparently I'm not.
This is impossible.
Impossible.
It's not
is
impossible.
one thing.
Space cup.
This? This is freaky.
How do we know you are really Peter Quill? Prove it to me.
What do you expect him to do?
Oh,
Give him a
come
dance.
on. Who else could master these sick moves?
Stop doing that with your pelvis.
What, this?
That is most disturbing.
Okay, great. Everybody calm now? Huh? We cool?
No!
I am Groot.
He's right. The dead don't just come back. There's gotta be a catch. I mean, this is insane. You see that, don't
Okay.
you?
Maybe I'll
Rocket,
get
just-
superpowers.
Everything comes at a cost.
Do you think I'll get superpowers? Heat vision? Invisibility? Ooh, maybe I'll be able to pass through walls.
We've got the peddler in the chat.
If
How's it
that's
going,
the
buddy?
case,
He
then
says
we're all
budget Chris
doomed.
Pratt.
You don't
Exactly
want to take
that.
this seriously, then fine.
Budget everybody.
What was that?
It's Hala.
I mean,
She's
Drax
caught up to
looks
us.
like a
Everyone
yeah,
upstairs, we
definitely a
gotta move.
budget like cheap
I already
costume
got
shop
once today.
Drax.
I really don't want to try it again. Everyone hold on. Things are gonna get a little bumpy.
Yeah, that'll help.
Peter, you just died. Are you sure you're okay to fly?
Yeah, of course we're right to fly.
Easy, Quill.
That answer your question?
Not really.
Root says he's gonna puke again.
Yeah. That's why I find it so funny with Groot's 3 words and yet the way it's delivered. It's still quite humorous to me.
I think we lost her. This Hala lady's
Could try being a bit more
Why she want this eternity thing so
proactive
bad?
with the prompts as well. Last week was pretty
Her
bad
ship
when we were
was
sat in a
full
couple
of
and we actually
dead
ended up
Kree.
dying
Thousands of them preserved in stasis
in one of them
pods.
because I just wasn't paying enough attention.
Okay. Now I might puke.
Save it for when we land, buddy.
She could create an unlimited army of Kree soldiers.
If this relic falls into Hala's hands, that's bad news. For everybody.
Agreed. Although I would relish in killing her. And then bringing her back to life. And then killing her again. And then bringing her back to life. And then killing her again. And then bringing her back to life. And
We
then
get it, Drax.
Lit says, I am Ginger.
Now that will be a fair fight. One
Okay,
I would not lose.
You know, I'm all for people having opinions, but sometimes Drax shouldn't be allowed to speak.
Then we can't risk her getting
Congratulations
a hold of
for
this relic. Let the galaxy stay
announcing
guarded for
that,
like
bud.
5 friggin' minutes? I mean, come on!
No matter how far we run, Hala will not stop hunting us.
Milano can't take much more of this, Pete. I barely got her up and running after your last so-called landing. If we don't find some place to lay low and fix our shit...
Yeah.
And we've
I'm
got
on
Sonny Club in the chat as well. How's it going, buddy? He says it's true. He is Ginger.
Look, I just need her to hold together for a
Peddler
little
says, is that a confession?
I might know someone who can help us out.
To which Lit replies, well, I'm not Groot, so I can't say that. Oh, okay, so that's your 3 words. Instead of I am Groot, it's I am Ginger. Okay. Okay, well, I get it now. I get the whole context behind the comment. At first it was just strange that you'd shouted in the chat, I am Ginger. Sonny says, good evening, guys. Yeah, if you are watching, guys, do feel free to come say hi in the chat. If you played this game, if so, what did you think? Come have a chat, let me know what you think.
Open with Hala on our trail.
What other Telltale games, I believe there's some more due for release this year, are you looking forward to? Let's just knock on the door. We'll not peek.
Quill?
If you're here,
Ah, it's
trouble ain't
Yondu.
far behind.
My ship's busted, man. And you're the only guy who can fix it.
And this is why you never loan stuff to people. Haven't seen you since you left me in the Ravages. I hear you're a real hero now. Been helping out them Nova Corps boys. You think I'm letting you in now? You've lost the other half of your mind. Never thought you'd turn into a spineless, rule-following space cop yourself.
Peddler says
like
Drax
you
has
said,
certainly lost a few pounds.
I'm a
Yeah, he's not as
well-known hero now.
this Drax isn't as stacked as Batista.
We improved the lives of everyone in the galaxy.
Sonny says,
by
I've only
killing
played a
Thanos.
snippet of
What have you
episode
done
1
lately?
Taught
and
you
liked
everything
it.
you
Just
know,
need to
that's
crack on
right.
with it.
Don't try to big-time
Yeah,
me,
it is.
Mr.
It is really
Hero.
good. But then if you've played any Telltale game, you'll know.
Well, you
Very
better come on in
enjoyable
then
to play.
before someone sees
Occasionally have the odd kink
Make
and
yourself
glitch
right
and
in.
something that goes wrong with them inevitably, but touch wood, so far we've been alright with it, so hopefully that carries on.
I thought it was just
Lit
you,
says, I don't know
Quill.
about you, but
Not all
Finn's
your
waiting
little
for Telltale,
playmates.
My Little Pony. I must have missed the press release on that one, Lit.
Hey, no plants on
But
the
I'm
roof.
glad that you're up to speed with all things My Little
That
Pony.
means you would be.
And
These guys are my
Sonny
family.
says easy platinum. Yeah, that's another good thing about these Telltale games. It's easy platinum, 1,000 gamer score,
Great,
whatever console
okay,
you're on.
Quick introductions then. This is Gamora.
You pretty much
Cena.
cannot go wrong
Nice to meet you.
Put
with
that away.
getting the
Or I'll
platinum
cut
on
it
these.
off.
That's Groot. Drax, say hi.
These are terrible.
What do you think you're doing? That's my food. Mine.
A warrior must eat.
Drax is
And
eating
last
some
but not
knockoff
least, Rocket.
Galaxy Oreos.
Rocket. I don't trust Ravagers, Quill. They'll shoot you in the back the first moment they get.
Peddler says he's played the Batman one. Martha
Well,
lost her head except to
I
floated
don't
eyeballs
trust
and the game
anyone who
crashed.
can talk. Want to hear me talk? Okay. I'm
Put
gonna
the arrow
blow your
away.
friggin' head off.
Yondu.
Yeah,
the hell
I
back
had
in
the
your pants,
Batman one.
man?
I've not played the second one.
Rocket's just a
I
little
played the first one,
sensitive,
really
'cause
enjoyed that.
everyone's been trying to kill us
I
lately.
didn't have anything about Martha losing the
Add
head,
me to the list.
although the thought of losing the head and just a set of floating eyeballs is really funny. My game just crashed a couple of times on that,
I've been buying black
but I
market
think yours is
trinkets
the
off this
funniest
little freak for
instance
years.
I've heard of something going wrong with that game, so
Accepted this idiot's money. You got anything new
gold
for
medal
me?
for you, bud.
Oh, we got some. But it ain't for sale. Well, ain't she a beaut?
Glowing Space Cup, it's back
Fit it
again.
right in with my collection.
Oh, before you get too attached, you should know
Speaking
the
of
Kree
Space
are
Cups,
after
I
him.
must pick up mine.
They're willing to kill for it, too.
Oh, I was just having a bit of fun. Because I'd rather have the Kree after
Because what's
your
a Sunday
hide
stream
than
without
mine.
an alcoholic beverage at your side?
Let me see that thing.
Oh, what's happening? We've got a flashback sequence.
Beautiful.
We're back on the roof of the
Sometimes
car
it
with
takes
Mum.
stepping back from your problems to
Sonny
see
says
how
fell
small
asleep
they
while playing
actually are.
episode 2 of Batman Season 2, woke up
These
and didn't
last
know
few
what
months
choices
haven't
and
been
missed a
easy.
lot of story.
For either of us. But
Peddler says, yeah, it was
No,
funny
it's
till
gonna
it
be-
crashed and I had to play the scene all over again.
I worry about you.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't
You're growing
remember
up so fast.
if it was
I know, Mom.
the Batman one or
better.
Wolf Among Us that crashed on me.
You're
And
meant for more than this life, Peter.
it seemed I was really far in past the save point and it
You'll
just...
save the galaxy.
I think I turned the console off and just left it because I did not want to play through the scene again.
Change everything.
Wait, this isn't how it happened. You didn't say that before.
Please.
Something
trust
different
me,
about the
baby.
memories.
I'm trying to help you. Every time I look up there, I find something new. Something I overlooked. Come sit by me, baby. You can see the stars even better from over here. Peter, please? Just for a little bit.
No, you're being weird.
No, I'm cool right
Something's
here.
not right. I'm going to fall for this shit.
Sit yourself.
So what am I supposed to be looking at?
The stars. I know they don't
Stars.
look like much.
That's Gemini, right? The twins?
Yep. You used to say they were dancing together.
Yeah. I thought it was you and Dad.
You have one active imagination, Peter.
And the stars have gone. Got some crazy shit happening over there with them. And we've got here Canis Major.
I think that one is Canis Major?
Canis Major,
Shaped
sorry.
like a dog.
That's right. You wanted a pup so badly when you were younger. But you could never have one. Too much money. Closest thing you were ever gonna get was that constellation. You used to wish that dog sweet dreams.
The peddler says more than dancing. Of course, more than dancing. They get freaky in the sky. Right, what's going on here? Look, so every time we look at one, there's stars coming up over here. So here's the next one. There you go, Orion.
That's Orion.
Everybody knows that from Men in Black.
It is indeed. First constellation you ever learned.
Yep, it's the first only constellation you'll ever learn when you watch Men in Black 1. Thank you very much, Tommy Lee Jones. What's that? Is that going to be the Space Cup? No. Yes, the Space Cup.
That looks like the Eternity Forge.
Sure does. Look closer.
That writing. It wasn't there before.
It's the Space Cup with graffiti on it.
What does it say? Mom?
Come find me, Peter.
That was an interesting flashback. And there's the first of today's easy trophies.
I don't think they can hear us.
Did you just see what I saw?
Drax has annihilated the knockoff biscuits.
Since I've seen your mama's face. Now that was a special treat.
Peter?
Don't talk about my mum that way, you
Ever
blue-headed prick.
hit on my dead mom.
I meant no disrespect toward your mom. We were friends. That's it.
What just happened?
Yeah, just
I
friends.
saw my mom.
That old chestnut.
You heard her, right? She wants me to find her. Wait, look.
Wait.
Oh,
I've seen
there's
what
the
looks like that.
graffiti on the cup.
It's ancient Cree. Stop eating already! God, I can't hear myself think.
Don't keep us in suspense. What does it say?
You can read that filthy language?
No, but I think my sister can. Thanos was after something. An object with these same markings.
Let me see that.
Nebula and I stole it for him. I don't know what it does, but my sister may have been able to learn something from it. If we can find Nebula...
Groot's been a bit sketchy in the
maybe she
background.
can
Is he
help us
trying to hide
translate
or...?
this.
Yeah, right before she cuts off all our heads and takes the forge for herself. And who do you think's the first guy she's gonna use it on?
Counterpoint?
You worry too much. We have to figure this out before Hala does.
Are you hearing yourself? Every story you tell us about that robo-chick ends with somebody getting eviscerated. And that is something
sounds
I'd
cool,
like
be
to avoid
careful.
for the
Up for a
foreseeable
fight.
future.
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've wanted to fight a cyborg. I mean, guess dreams do come true.
Sorry to crush your dreams, but we might not have to fight her.
Oh, you're no fun.
I tried to get in contact with Nebula not long ago. She won't be hard to track down.
Better let me have a look at your ship then. I may have something to fix that lying around.
Move your foot. I am Groot?
I am
Somebody
Ginger.
Get this tree away from me.
Enough with the snacks!
So every time Groot now says I am Groot, I'm going to replace it with I am Ginger for lit.
What's up, man? Is everything okay?
Look, I'm no good at this, so I'm just gonna do it fast. I know we don't know a ton about the relic, but the one thing we do know is that it brought you back to life. Don't tell me you ain't thought about how you can use that power.
I'm going to use it for you guys.
Well, if anything happened to you guys, I'd use it on you. The ultimate life
We've
insurance.
got Elliot in the chat.
Of course
How's
you
it going, buddy?
We're important to you. You don't know a lot about me. But before I met you guys, there was someone. She's gone now, but maybe with that relic I can make her ungone. I have to try. We gotta go to Half-World, Pete. I know going after Nebula is the logical move here. I get it. We gotta find out why this thing's affecting you. But this favor, I gotta ask. I ain't told anybody about this before.
Go right away. Need to find Nebula first. We'll go right away.
If this person means that much to you, we'll go.
Really? Thanks. I mean it.
Help me out with this, boy. Your friend over here keeps dropping it on my foot.
It slipped.
Let's get going.
Elliot says it's going weird. Now when I finish Night in the Woods, I think I'll go look at walls and ceiling more. Yeah, okay. If that's what's gonna help you sleep at night, mate, you go do that.
Should be right to go.
Where are we going, Star-Lord?
We got a little detour to make. Right, Quill?
Rocket has some business to take care of on Half-World.
We don't have time for a detour. We've got more urgent problems to deal with right now. Peter, there's something you need to see.
Hey, you promised. We're going.
I found Nebula. She's taken Thanos' ship. She's heading to a remote Nova Corps outpost. Peter, she's going after Thanos' body.
And we're supposed to care because...
I made
I've
a
already
promise
promised Rocket.
to Rocket. They're just gonna have to wait.
Forget your promise. We need her to help us translate the Eternity Forge. Nebula isn't going to just wait for us to intercept her.
Look, a promise is a promise. Pete and I are going to Half-World.
Intercepting Nebula is more important.
You don't get to say what's more important.
When it's a matter of civilian lives, yes I do.
Ooh, promise, Nebula.
We're going to Half-World.
Thanks, buddy. I owe you one.
Stick with the promise that we made.
Peter, but Nebula... Good luck translating the Forge without my sister.
Elliot says Rocket is a dick. Oh, come on, Elliot, don't be like that, mate. You loved him last week. Let's quickly check in. Let's look at this. Let's go see Grumpy Gamora. Mighty bitch.
What's all this?
None of your business.
Mysterious
Don't
box.
make me regret letting you in here.
Let's talk to Gamora.
Hey, Gamora.
Peddler says Rocket is the best. Certainly is, mate.
Okay.
This might have been our only chance to catch Nebula, and...
Love Rocket in the two films.
She could be gone by the time we find her, and then... I don't know what happens then. I'm sorry, I really don't want to talk about it.
Elliot says it's okay, he loves Rocket Dick. Peddler says after Gamora and Nebula, of course. Model toy. Who's down there? That's my room. Who's down there? Space Corp. Rocket.
Come on. Don't die on me.
Why don't
Buy
you let
you
me
a new
buy you
one.
a new one of those? I mean, lots of fancy gadgets out there nowadays.
No. Sorry. I appreciate the offer, Pete, but no thanks. Crap. Think I got something in the engine room to fix this.
Peddler said he'd
Wanna
never
talk?
thought
I'll be
he'd dig a
down there.
bold blue chick. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's kind Can't say it was the kind of thing I'd ever expected to do. Although Gamora's much better. Zoe Saldana, is it? Is that her name? Can't remember now. It's going to annoy the shit out of me. I will quickly consult the Bible that is IMDb. And I'm pretty certain on my... yeah, Zoe Saldana. Travel to Half-World with Rocket. Let's go.
Heads up, everyone. We're going to Half-World.
Later, Quill. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, it could have been Where the Peddler. You could have
Take
had
care
a
of the
thing for
Milano.
Yondu, in which case you never
She's
thought
a
you'd
ship,
dig, you know,
not a trash can.
big bold blue dicks.
It's always fun seeing you, Yondu.
Presuming that Yondu's got
It
a
has
big
been a pleasure.
Don't overdo
bold
it.
one. Not quite sure where this
Bag 'em.
tangent's going.
Hala has found us.
And this is what we call great timing.
It says he always thought he'd dig badass for a raccoon guy. Yeah, once again, Elliot, you never fail to amaze me with the comments tonight. Pretty certain that's bestiality though, mate. That's yeah. Excuse me. Easy trophy number 2. Peddler says true. He does a lot of tricks with his big stick though. That he does. Anytime you can whistle him at your big stick, fly in front of people's faces, that's really impressive. Especially pointy head first.
What is this?
Just
place?
saying.
Home. I haven't been back here since...
So
You don't have to do this, you know. It's okay to just turn around. Forget we came here.
No, I'm not leaving her again. Come on.
Let me help you.
So if you are watching and you are new to the channel, guys, please leave us a like and hit that nice big subscribe button. Nice varied bag of content on the channel from all the guys. Oh, his face clip's glowing again. Flashback number 2.
Subject seems to be responding well to the program. Vital
This is
signs
Rocket's-
are good. Still
Rocket's
no
origin.
rejection of the artificial vertebrae or neural implants. The only one who wasn't a total failure. Everything rests on you, my little friend.
Rocket. You okay? I heard you screaming in there. These walls aren't exactly soundproof.
That guy. Ugh, I just want to bite him in his stupid little face.
Tried that once. It did not end well.
It's a facility of
Tasted
talking
terrible,
furry
too.
animals. Calm down, Elliot. Don't want you getting too
Get it?
excited, mate.
You mean this? Wait, it's the right one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Once that computer's finished, we can finally break out of here.
Advanced security. Supposedly unhackable blast doors. Piece of cake, right?
You sound worried.
As expected, Elliot pops up with Otter Girl is
Hey,
hot
you can
too.
do this. Just stick to the plan. It's gonna work.
I won't let you down, Lila.
Lila the Otter. There you go, Elliot. She's got a name.
Catch.
Oh crap.
Nice. You're making this look way too easy. Power source. Designed by yours truly. Okay. Moment of truth. Go ahead and hook it up to the underside.
Ah! Stupid piece of junk.
You know your ear twitches when you're frustrated, right? It's cute.
Calm down now, Lila. Don't want to get too steamy.
Yeah, hilarious, Lila. You mind helping me out?
Come on, you don't need my help.
Why do you keep doing that with your face?
It's called smiling. You should try it sometime.
Happy?
Elliot says R is clearly touched by the fur-on-fur romance that's currently ongoing on screen.
Now, all I need's a display and we're in business.
Yank.
Yes. Now we just sync it to the facilities network.
What we made. That's gonna get me
I
out.
keep having that dream.
Still?
I'm outside again, in the fresh air somewhere. It's warm, bright. Can't hear a thing except the river rushing by.
Oh shit.
It felt so
Get
real.
me terminated.
I can barely remember. It's been so long.
Planning to kill you.
Lila, there's something you should see. They're gonna put you down.
You're gonna die, bitch.
I won't let them. We have to get these cages open.
There should be a hallway just outside that door. From there, we make a break for the main entrance.
When I get out, I'm gonna find that place. And I want you to come with me. We'll find the river. I know it's gotta be out there.
Yeah, cut me off.
Going wherever you're going, lady.
We'll find home somewhere. Hide it, quick!
In the bed. And it says, too bad the dialogue doesn't make much sense. Feels like it's on
Subject
stilts.
89P14. Still no progress. Begin prepping lethal injection.
Okay. Not quite sure what on stilts is all about, but yeah.
Rocket, I can't lose you.
You got claws, don't you?
Peddler says this is getting very Animals of Farthingwood.
Let's show him how right he can be.
Pretty certain I've no recollection of
Rocket,
Animals of Farthingwood, so unfortunately that's lost on me.
Lila.
Shit. Get your thing and run. Crap, we're missing the prompts. Quick. There we go. Save your auto misses. Run, fuckers, run! Keep quick time event. Nope. Oh no, there we go. Oh, she's been shot.
Lethal injection.
No.
Thought maybe I'd make it. Slower than I thought.
No, no, we're so close.
You have to make it, Rocket.
There you are. Kill them.
I'll create a distraction. Buy you time to get out. I can still cause a little chaos before it kicks in for good. I might as well try to take a few of them down with me, right? You go, Rocket.
Run.
They'll be sorry for what they did to us.
Lila, I gotta know. Is this what you want? Do you want me to leave you?
I wanted a million other things. I wanted a life with you. But more than anything, I want you to survive.
Oh, right in the furry fields.
And if you leave me here, you will. Go! You need
Run, dumbass, run.
to get out! Now! I'm not asking you again. If you're gonna run, run!
Come on.
Carry out the love.
We're getting out of here. Both of us.
Rocket, please.
I've got you.
She's not gonna remember it. Surely she's gonna die. Run. Beautiful. Made it out. And it says, moral of the story, don't use Windows XP as a secure OS for your super secret evil research base. Not really a PC nerd, so again, don't really get the reference.
It's beautiful.
There, bud, sorry, it's wasted on me.
I knew it.
Lila?
Oh, she's dead. Poor Rocket.
What just...
You had no right to see that. Those are my memories.
It's not like I did it on purpose, okay? You can't blame me for this.
That doesn't make it okay.
I never said it did.
Don't break the space cup.
It didn't even work. How could it not work? Come on.
Been dead for too long.
I really wanted it to work too, Rocket.
You got to come back. She's the one who's still... Just take it. I'm sorry I dragged you out here.
Let's help bury her. See, this game covers all the emotional bases. Makes you laugh and it kicks you right in the feels. Touche, Telltale, touche. We're going to get the achievement ping. Is that going to be Chapter 3 done. Maybe, maybe not.
Thanks.
Not quite.
For, going with me. I know you had other things to do.
Anytime,
Anytime,
little
Roger.
furry fucker.
What are friends for?
No. Come on. Please don't do this. I gotta go.
Good. You're back. Looks like Nebula started tearing up the Nova Corps outpost. Hopefully we can still catch her.
Of course we can. This is a game after all. Shit always works out for the best. Everybody knows that. The cursor, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go get the blue-headed bitch.
Hey, everybody to the bridge. We're going to the Nova Corps outpost to intercept Nebula.
There we go. Easy trophy number 2.
What the hell?
Can't believe we're halfway through this episode already.
We need backup! All pilots, fall back and engage the fugitive!
But sir, we'll lose the body.
That is not our priority now. Engage Nebula immediately!
I knew this would happen. We should have come right away. She's already got Thanos' body. We can't lose her too.
Rocket
Shut
was
up,
my
bitch.
priority. He needed me.
I needed you too, Peter.
Typical woman, nothing but bloody moan.
Star-Lord, we weren't expecting the Guardians to show up.
Hey, what's going on?
It's Thanos' right hand, Nebula. She appeared out of nowhere, killed several of our soldiers, and sent Thanos' body off in his ship. She's protecting its escape in a stolen Star Blaster. We can still take her down. Weapons loaded. Lethal force has been sanctioned. Get into position.
No! I'll be damned if I let the Nova Corps blow my sister to stardust.
We need her alive. Otherwise, we've got no chance of translating the Eternity Forge.
Ready? On my orders.
Hey, whatever your name is.
Rooks, sir. You can call me Rooks. If you want. It's kind of a nickname.
Look, Rooks, we've got this covered. Why don't you leave the cyborg to us?
Well, of course, we'll take all the help we can get, sir. But the Nova Corps have a duty to fulfill. It would be an honor to fight alongside you. Fire when ready.
Okay. When words don't work, there's always firepower.
Who are we shooting? Oh, there we go, we've got a target this time. One down. 2 down.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
Stopping you.
Guardians, fall back! If you do not follow orders, we will be forced to return fire.
No! Star-Lord, we have to follow protocol. Please listen to him.
Nova officers, form a blockade. Peter Quill, by order of the Nova Corps, you will stand down and submit to capture.
Nah. Rather not.
Star-Lord, Nebula is a wanted fugitive. The biggest threat to the galaxy now that Thanos is dead. She's guilty of multiple crimes. We have explicit orders to eliminate her immediately. We can't afford to be lenient here. It's too risky.
Not if you leave her in our custody. Killing her isn't the only option.
Your assisting her will only place you at odds
Need
with the Nova
Nebula's
Corps.
help.
Look,
Elliot says, oh
Nebula's
well,
important to
doesn't
us.
feel like going
She's
to
got
the
something
lab
we need,
tomorrow.
and we need her alive to save the galaxy.
The lab?
But,
Care
sir,
to
You wanna see
elaborate,
the
Elliot?
galaxy destroyed?
Do you work in a secret
No,
lab?
sir, I don't. Which is why I have to do this. I tried. Officer Rooks, signing off.
I hope we can still be friends.
And Elliot says, effing bureaucrats.
I think that went well.
I'm shaking my fist violently at them bureaucrats for you.
On it.
Oh, you work in a lab. Cool. Learn something new every day. You like fairy things and you work in a lab.
That's the last of them.
Today is a good day.
Peter Quill, I wasn't expecting you to show your face. Couldn't let the Nova Corps claim your glory. You had to kill me yourself.
You brought this upon yourself.
So you think.
You should be thanking me, Nebula. I killed your bully other dad and kept the Nova Corps off your back. I deserve a medal.
How dare you speak that way about my
Be
father?
grateful, woman.
Would it kill you to handle this a little more delicately?
Fine. Look, we need your help. You have to come with us.
I will never help you.
You just had to make this difficult. Disabling her engines.
Oh, you're moving around.
Come on, field's too dense. I can't get a clear shot. We'll have to force her out.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Gamora, take the controls. I'm going in to grab Nebula.
Watch yourself. She may be incapacitated, but she's still dangerous.
Peter, her ship is drifting into the planet's gravity field. You need to hurry.
Knock, knock.
Go away. I refuse to accept your help or your pity. I'd rather die here. I failed
Grumpy shitbag.
again.
But if you die now, hurtling to your death in a fiery hunk of metal, how will you avenge Thanos?
You're running out of time.
Give me a sec. I think I'm getting through here.
Oh shit. Okay, grab her. Mutilator, take her body back to the ship.
That's the last of it.
Nice bit of telltale graphics
I
there.
don't like knowing Thanos' body is out.
Sword
there
went through the blanket and still landed on top.
One thing at a time.
Top work.
We have to figure out how this relic works before we start worrying about the dead guy.
We're running a scan of her cybernetics, but it's taking some extra time. Just to be safe.
We need to get Nebula to help us decipher these symbols.
Just watch yourself, Peter. She's not exactly happy to be here. Okay, she's definitely not happy to be here.
Yeah, I don't really blame her. Her dad's dead, we beat her up, and then she gets locked in her sister's room. She's not having the best couple of days.
It is what she deserves for serving Thanos.
Rocket may be able to get her arm working again. We could use it as leverage.
Don't bother. We are going to dismantle this cyborg piece by piece.
Are we all looking forward to the new Avengers film, Infinity War? The new trailer, or a new part of a trailer dropped last week with the Super Bowl, as always is.
But she does not fear you.
Every Super Bowl is always the big game trailers, as they call them.
We can barter with her.
Quite excited for Infinity War now. I'm going to try and watch all the Marvel films in
Do not like this plan.
story order, going up to the eventual release in the cinemas. Get myself brushed up on everything up to this point.
You okay to go in there?
Frankly, no.
Can't believe it's been 10 years since the first Iron Man, which was the first one in the MCU. It's gone really quick, and I think
maybe she'll come around someday.
Black Panther's going to be the 18th film, and first Infinity War is going to be the 19th, which is crazy. It's licensed to print money, these Marvel films, which is obviously why Disney bought them. Absolutely laughing.
Here's the deal, Nebula.
All the way to the bank.
You've got a bit of a missing arm problem, and I've got a way to fix that. So, you interested in a trade?
I'm listening.
Thanos wanted this relic, and I know he had you learn how to read these glyphs.
That's the Eternity Forge.
You've heard of it?
How did you
Pedro says that's a lot of movies. Yeah, it's. I shall watch
I have like zero
Black Panther when
reasons
that
to
comes
tell
out in
you
the
that,
cinema.
like none at all.
I was under the impression.
May even try watch all the others up to
I need you
that point.
translate them.
Go see that and then go watch
That's not
Infinity
gonna
War.
happen.
Not too sure
You
yet.
think I'd so easily betray my father? We are not all so spineless.
I was serious about this. Look, you helped me with this one
So it's nearly
little thing, and I
nearly 2 films, averaging out nearly 2 films a year.
I know you have no intention of helping me. She wants to see me suffer. Killing our father wasn't enough for you. You have to rub it in my face too. He raised you, Gamora. He loved you.
That was not love, Nebula.
And you let this imbecile murder him! You were the reason he's gone. You're the one who ruined my life.
I'm not quite sure which one's my favourite out of all the ones that have been done so far.
There's no need for that kind of name calling.
Really like the two Guardians ones.
Oh, sorry I hurt
Like the
your
new
delicate
Thor.
little feelings.
That's enough,
You can
Nebula.
kind of see the whole
Judgment on me.
carry on of
My
the
father,
comedic side of
but I
things
know you,
from
Gamora.
the Guardians films. It's
You
obviously
may
done
have
so well
forgotten Tarball, but I haven't.
with that
I'm
comedic
warning you, never
effect.
speak the
They've
name.
pushed a lot of it into Thor Ragnarok. I think so anyway.
You want me to talk? Get
Um,
rid of her.
First Avengers
Don't be
film.
ridiculous, Nebula.
I have nothing to say to you.
I'll
I
make
agree
you
with
talk.
Gamora. Although saying that, should have probably gone with Nebula. Should have helped us
Gamora's got the
then.
right idea, actually.
But yeah, really enjoyed the first Avengers film.
Real mature.
I think it's more the case of ones I wasn't overly keen
Shackles
on.
won't keep me tethered for long. And once I'm free,
Iron Man 2 wasn't great. The third one was yeah, let's get dirty and spit back at her.
I guess we're both children.
I hope that's not going to get you too excited there, Peddler. Me and the blue bowl chick spitting at each other. Yeah,
Nebula,
Iron Man
I
2 and
know-
3 were okay.
know you hate me, and maybe that will never change, but I have to try. I am trying.
Civil War. I enjoyed Civil War. I read the.
It's a
I'm
start,
going to be that guy that
isn't
says, but I read the book.
I can't wait to see
I
your
read the
face
graphic
when you
novel,
lose
and obviously I understand
everything.
why they couldn't make it as
When
big
I
as
take
that,
what you took from
with all
me,
the licensing
you'll have to
and
watch as everyone you
not having the
care about
X-Men, the
dies.
Fantastic Four.
Then maybe we'll be even.
Gamora,
That's understandable.
put the sword
But obviously now that Disney have bought Fox,
Yeah, Gamora, listen to.
is it Fox they bought?
There.
They're now going to have all the access to the X-Men films and licensing, Fantastic Four, and all that. I think that was something ridiculous, like so many
I
billion.
told myself I wasn't
But
going
again,
to be that person anymore.
Disney are going to benefit from that so much. You're going to go into a Disney store
under my
now and it's
skin.
going to be, well, majority of your shop is going to be superhero stuff, Marvel stuff.
Are you kidding? That was awesome.
Peddler said he's stoked for Deadpool 2. You know what, mate? I am too. I actually watched
tried my plan.
Deadpool last night, because I've not watched it in a while. I'd seen the new trailer, the whole meat cable thing, and it kind of piqued my interest in the first one again. So I popped that on last night. Did not disappoint. I really love that first one, and I kind of hope that now Disney own Fox, it's not going to be the last we see of Deadpool in an R-rated capacity. I don't think it will. It's too much of a success financially to just throw that away.
Okay.
Fantastic Four was a massive balls up. You know what? I've not actually seen
Helpful.
the latest one.
Find it in a temple?
I've still not watched it. I watched the first two. Say the first two.
We were a little preoccupied at the time.
The Fantastic Four and then Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Think me is.
They're the only two I've seen.
Temple was completely abandoned when we showed up, except for all the dead Nova Corps bodies that Thanos put there.
Sending me visions. But yeah, I never actually saw the last one. I know it got absolutely panned by pretty much everybody. I try not to listen to the critics or read the critics' reviews too much. I mean, because they're just paid to be miserable as sin and just hate everything. Maybe I will check that out at some point. Who knows?
Where's Rocket?
There's easy trophy number 4. Got 2 more.
I have not seen him
absolutely flying through this again. It's one of them games you get into it, you enjoy it, and it absolutely flies by.
We need him up here.
Pedder says, yeah, hope they keep the Deadpool train going. Ryan Reynolds knows what he's doing. It should be good. Yeah, it's something for me that needs to keep going. It's proof that you can chuck out an R-rated or 15, I think. Yeah, 15 rated film that's comic book based, and it be
got to stay back and keep an eye on her.
not only financially viable and good, but funny as well. They made it how it should have been made. And Ryan Reynolds is the perfect guy for the job. But he's so invested in himself as a person,
You heard him before.
which also is good when
rip her apart.
somebody's willing to put that much into it.
She's my sister, Drax.
Well, what about Groot then?
Oh, forget about Groot. I should be the one to guard Nebula. She's my sister.
No, it should be me. I have twice as many blades as you.
You're the one who told me to reconnect with her. Now that she's here, I deserve that opportunity. And I'll make sure she stays out of trouble. Nebula is my responsibility.
Your record on that matter is questionable.
Drax, Gamora... Gamora.
You should stay behind and keep an eye on Nebula. Maybe it'll give you a chance to talk.
Thank you, Peter.
That balances out for pissing off earlier with Rocket.
Peter Quill.
And now he's pissed off.
Perhaps I truly have
Lovely.
no purpose. Let us return to the temple. I will be ready when you are. I am Groot.
Pedal says, fingers crossed for Venom 2. Yeah, I hope that's going to turn out well. The first trailer, which I believe dropped last week, didn't give a great deal away at all. In fact, it hardly gave anything away.
In the temple.
Obviously got Tom Hardy cast in the role.
Let's go
Do
find out
like
who's
Tom
waiting
Hardy's
for
work
us.
as an actor. He's done some fantastic stuff previously. I mean, obviously, it was meant to be in. It was originally cast in Suicide Squad, and then he backed out of that for whatever reason that was. I can't quite remember whether it was other work commitments or rumour being that he wasn't happy with the script or something like that, and just jumped ship before it even got started. But from what I've seen of the trailer, like I say, they're not giving a great deal away at all.
Forgot how slow this elevator was.
Just him lying on a
I do not like being
in some
back
form
in
of
this
like
wretched place.
CAT scan
Well, this ain't a
machine,
field
MRI
trip,
scanner,
Markings on the forge
shaking
said,
about,
"Find
screaming his head
me
off.
in the temple." So
Some
here we are.
floaty cylinder with
In a
some weird
temple.
cosmic black shit in it, which
Again.
is obviously what's going to turn him into
Hello?
Venom. Is that out this
Anyone
year?
here?
Yes, I am here.
Pretty
As is
certain it's
Groot,
this year.
But I should be guarding
I shall go watch it.
on the ship.
We've been over this tracks.
Thanks to the
So why
the
don't we
Marvel
just
that is
spread out?
Odeon Limitless.
Look for
Just go check out any
secret
film.
doors or passages or whatever. I've got my scanner. If anyone's here, we'll find them.
So I should definitely go watch it. God.
Oh crap! What was she doing here?
Star-Lord, it's Hala!
Oh my god!
Fucking
Oh, God.
idiot.
Why?
I saved you.
That was a hologram, you big dope. Look.
Uh,
Where did they go?
They went up.
time to go up. Jet boots.
Looks like some kind of button.
Push the button. Whenever there's a button in life, you always push it. Even the ones that say do not push. Everybody knows this. See? Push the button.
No button on this one.
Oh look, another button. Is it no button? It's clearly me not listening. I've got to push that one and get over to the other one really quickly.
Whatever they're doing, looks like they're doing it at the same time.
Ah, this means I need Drax.
Didn't work. Both must need to be pressed at the same time.
Peddler says Tom Hardy's a boss, Inception, Mad Max, one of his favourite films, Batman and The Revenant. I've not seen Mad Max yet. I've still not watched that. Obviously Batman. I'd like to think that most people have seen Batman. And The Revenant, again, another one I've not seen.
Hey, Groot.
Really liked him in Lawless. The whole
You think you can help me out with something?
Prohibition era.
I am Groot.
Like redneck
Great.
America.
You see that big guy over there?
There was... what was the other one?
I need you to press
He was
that button
brilliant
on
in
the top of his
Bronson.
helmet when I say so, okay?
And also Legend, the film about the Cray twins, where he played both of them. That film was fantastic. Yeah, as you've just said in the film about the Cray brothers.
1, 2. No, you press your button, not mine. Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh,
And it's
statue's coming
Christmas.
to life. What was that other? There's another Tom
Check
Hardy
this
film I really enjoyed.
That definitely looks
Born
like
as a
the
Cage
Eternity
Fighter Warrior.
Forge.
Absolutely fantastic film with Joel Egerton and
Are being absorbed
who was his
by it.
old man in that? Was it Nick?
That's why it didn't work for Rocket. It wasn't
Nick
charged.
Nolte? Something like that. Can't quite remember, but that film was fantastic. Pedder said Mad
This is
Max
where
is
Thanos found
awesome,
the
just
Eternity
action and
Forge.
badass music. I will get around to watching that eventually. It was... I think I tried to
Does it
start
actually
watching it
mean
on my
anything to
flight to
you?
New York a few years ago, and inevitably fell asleep
I
about
like the
2
skeletons.
minutes in, if I made it that far, actually.
Look at
Let's push the
this.
strange button. Oh. Something's happening. Let's examine first.
Looks familiar.
Let's place the relic is. This is where we've got to put the space cup.
Here is where Hala failed. No Eternity Forge, no prize. Here goes nothing.
There goes the space cup. Oh.
Whoa. What does it say?
That's turned on the Christmas
Hang
lights.
on. Let's see if Nebula's cipher was worth all the trouble. The Eternity Forge resides here, pending such time as it can be wielded responsibly. Until then, she shall remain entombed across the galaxy. Huh.
So, this is not the correct temple? We came here for nothing.
Hang on a second, there's more. It says... Emnios? The temple we're looking for is on a place called Emnios. These symbols are a starlight. I know how to get there.
That's so cool.
Peter!
Whoever we're looking for isn't here, but we figured out where to find him. Get those engines fired up. We're going for a ride.
About that. Rocket's down in the engine room. He's, yelling some new and creative curse words. Yeah, you might want to talk to him.
Oh, is that it? I think Rocket might have broke the ship. Easy trophy number 5. Of course, that means we're on to the last chapter already.
Hey, what's your problem?
Oh crap, Rocket's broken. Poor bastard.
I don't. Deep breaths, Rocket, okay? Trust me, it'll help. Just in, out.
She's gone. She was the only thing keeping me alive. And I couldn't save her. She protected me. And I couldn't...
I know,
Rocket. I saw what happened.
She didn't deserve to
Pedal
die
says
like
his
that.
film of the year went to It.
I thought if I could just
Don't often
get
buy
her
the
out
DVD,
of
but I had
there,
to get it. Yeah,
she
I
could
really
just
enjoyed
see
it.
This is all I have left of
Again,
her.
I'm going to be that dickhead that says, oh, I read the book. I did read it years ago.
I can't do this.
Took me forever and a day
without
to
her.
read, because, 1,400 pages.
I thought I could.
And then after reading it, I watched the original TV film that was made for TV with Tim Curry as Pennywise. Enjoyed it, but didn't, because it did that whole thing of it wasn't as true to the story as I feel it could have been. And then when I watched this new one,
You should hold on to it, Rocket.
yeah, when I watched this new one, really enjoyed the first part. Felt it was a lot truer to the story. Obviously, there's certain things they couldn't do from the book, and I get that from the whole production perspective. I'm really looking forward to the second part. I thought Bill Skarsgård was a fantastic Pennywise.
What are you gonna do?
Wasn't that much of a fan of the original Pennywise and Tim Curry, to be fair. I know a lot of people absolutely go nuts for it and absolutely bore him over the whole thing of, it was amazing. Personally for me, didn't do it. Much prefer this version and this iteration of Pennywise. I think he did a fantastic job, and I cannot wait to see him in Chapter 2 when they're all going to be adults, and hopefully they can go a bit darker, a lot more violent. Pedler says he hasn't read the book. It's on his list. Do heavily recommend it. Really good read. One of my favourite Stephen King books that I've read.
Right. There's no air in space.
I went through a spate of about 6 months where I read nothing but Stephen King, and that along with the Shawshank Redemption was my favourite one.
Let me fight. You trapped me on this piece of junk, and now we're surrounded by pissed off Kree. I don't want to die here, and neither do you. If you keep me here, they'll kill you, your friends, and then they'll come for me too. Let me out. Without me, you're just gonna get us all killed.
We'll risk it.
Okay, but one
Predator
move
says he watched
against
the old
my
one last
crew,
year.
any of them
Didn't
gets
like
hurt,
it.
and
Might
this
be a
little
timing thing
trust
though, outdated.
exercise is over. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
I get where you're coming from with that.
I understand.
I mean, it was done in late 80s, early 90s. And when I say early 90s, I'm talking about 1990, 91. So yeah, looking at good 27 years ago.
These irksome invisible enemies.
Pedder says his favourite King books are Misery and Green Mile, of course. Yeah, Green Mile. I've read that one. That one was fantastic. Like, really good. I read that after I'd watched the film. I mean, the film was like absolutely superb.
Drax, you okay?
One of my favourite films of all time.
Not okay.
Hurry!
Gamora!
I should have guessed Nebula wouldn't pass up the chance to fight.
Well, someone on this ship has to keep you all alive.
Don't think I ever read Misery though. And I've seen the film.
Here!
Don't think I ever got around to reading
This one's
the book.
yours.
Yeah, take that. Okay. Off we go.
That's my seat!
Grab the sword. Yeah.
Almost like old
Misery's
times,
a short
isn't
read.
it?
Well worth it in his opinion.
Never gets any easier.
I will actually maybe look into that. I've recently just signed up for the whole Amazon Prime thing over Netflix, and I do get access to a shit ton of books on the Kindle store.
Move. Now.
And also, I believe at the minute I've got like 4 or 5 free books that I can have on Audible. So I'm going to use one of my free Audibles on that.
Is the engine room.
And listen to that on my drive to work and on my dinner
Nebula
hour.
and I will keep the bridge secure. Just get the power back on.
I am Groot.
Oh no.
Right.
Groot's hurt.
Engine room.
Don't hurt Groot. Oh shit, Rocket's down as well.
You think you could possibly win against the Kree? Now that I've obtained the Eternity Forge for Hala.
God, Rocket, fuck him up.
Dude, just stop. I really don't care.
How dare you speak to me like that?
How dare I? You come onto my ship, you bust up my team, and then you go about spouting your evil plan like a bad monster movie?
Hold your tongue! Hala will.
Hala can kiss my beautiful Earth ass.
What are you doing, Rocket? What are you scheming?
Hey, guy! What's it like being on fire? That bad, huh?
There we go.
Stupid.
Right, toast him like a marshmallow.
You must think you're clever, Peter Quill, but you can't run forever. The forge will be mine. Do not be foolish. Its purpose
I'm not running.
is much
You can't have my
greater
space
than
cup.
this.
Who says I'm
My space cup.
Is there another word you would prefer? Hiding, cowering.
I'm not afraid of you.
I do not need you to be afraid.
Peter, you better get the engines running. The Revenant's weapons are coming online.
Rocket, I'm on it. Gamora, set a course for Emnios. Drop off our stowaways on the way there.
Dump the bodies in space, fly away. Nobody will ever know.
Is everything okay?
Whatever you say.
You think your mom is really down there?
Let's go anyway.
Whatever's down there, it isn't her. But we need to find out what it is.
People you love. You know it in your gut when they're gone. But maybe there's a chance the relic could bring her back. I mean, if you could bring your mom back, what then? You still gonna be doing this?
Come on, I wouldn't do this to you guys. The Guardians stick together, no matter what.
And what, Meredith Quill becomes our new pilot? This is it.
I'm gonna get a big cliffhanger before the
So, what now?
end of the episode.
I'm sure Peter has a plan.
I can't see that they're going to go much further now. Leave us hanging for the next one.
Come on, guys. We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. We don't need plans.
Can't argue with that.
Walk into the glowing door, because nothing ever went wrong walking into a bright lighted door.
Peter, look!
Dun dun dun! Look, but you don't get to see. That's easy trophy number 6. That is the end of episode 2. Let's have a quick look at these end of episode stats. So priorities, you and 62.3% of players prioritise Rocket's personal journey. 20.5% prioritise getting Nebula to translate the relic, leaving Rocket to make his personal journey alone. 17.2% of players prioritise Rocket's journey. Cool. Lila's last wish. You and 84.8% of players denied Lila's last request and risked Rocket's life to carry her out into the sunshine. See, we're all good-hearted bastards out there. Guarding Nebula. You and 84% of players placed Gamora in charge of guarding his sister. You and 87% of players helped Rocket retain his memory of Lila by telling him to hold on to the broken wrist computer. And you and 81.9% of players released Nebula to help fight with the Kree. So So once again, gone with the majority. Let's have a quick peek at the next time on.
It just never stopped. We were at each other's throats over it.
I am Groot.
I am Ginger.
I am
Ginger.
I am Groot.
I am Ginger.
You ever play that game, Monkey in the Middle? No? Well, here's the thing. There's a bunch of jerks. They stand in a circle. They toss a ball around. And some poor turd in the middle tries to catch the ball. That turd, that's the monkey. And I...
Get it right, it's Piggy in the middle.
Man.
Monkey in the middle. Behave.
I was that turd.
Oh, Peter just... He's not the most mature. Sometimes he can be just a huge... Sorry. It drives me crazy. I don't think I was really prepared for what we found on Emios. Oh, Peter was definitely not prepared. At all. You don't look surprised.
Nah, I got my ship back, and that was that. For a while. Worried? Hell, I never been happier in my life. Quill, all of them, they fell in.
Knock off Michael Rooker.
Real dark. Real dark.
All that ancient stuff we found, guess what? It wasn't meant to be found. Honestly, why didn't they just bury it? You know, why'd they leave all these clues and crap? Just hide it better. So dumb. I mean, Hala, she might have. Who knows? Then again, maybe she would have stopped if it wasn't for us.
I felt like Nebula was coming around. I don't know.
She's never going to come
Certainly
around. She's always going
just
to be a
as
shitbag.
angry as she always was. For a little while, I thought it could be just like it was before. Before Tarval.
Real dark. Real.
And when we finally found her, I couldn't make sense of it. None of us could. And what she showed us...
Oh yeah, the second it was out of her mouth, I knew.
I mean, you get a chance like that. So much power in your hands.
So are these...
What would you do?
Maybe done after the whole events of the game?
No one should ever have that much power. Ever.
Everybody looking at you.
Or...
You know the thing about responsibility?
It's
It
almost like
sucks.
talking a bit of a past tense, or...
Real dark.
Done in the style of like it's an interview after as well.
Still fun though.
Right, and that's that. That's the end of episode 2. Thank you ever so much for coming along, guys. It's been an absolute blast chatting with you tonight and getting to play the second episode of this game. We will be back next Sunday with episode 3, about the same kind of time. So do make sure you join us then for, as you can see there, episode 3, More Than a Feeling. I've been the Bearded Buffoon. Thanks again, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.